Alright, what other units do level up? Oh, cool. So, with casters, eventually as you level up, you get new actions. I almost always recommend going for those. So, I'm going to grab Fireball. Fireball it's like a Fireball spell. It's quite good. So, that's one reason why you definitely want to level up those casters ASAP. I'm going to do that one, since we do have some elemental critters kind of flying around, and, you know, why risk losing a pretty decently promoted warrior at this point? Now, eventually, like, you won't even worry about warriors and archers and all this. Like, most of your army is going to be casters, holy units, which, I mean, they'll take a while to unlock. When we unlock them, you'll be like, holy. You'll be like, holy, you know, poop. they're like quite good. I forget, what's this elemental resistance like? I don't think it's terribly good. None. We have to be a little careful actually having him up here, but I'm about ready to start dealing with this guy, and I think with the healers as backup, they'll be okay. How much damage do you do? 20 elemental. So he has no resistance. He's going to just take straight 20 elemental damage. So that's half his hit points. You see, that's why you got to be a little bit careful with the Rat Prince. But he's still a really good hero. And as he levels up, you won't worry nearly as much about him dying. So... Alright, just clearing all this out. I'm almost tempted to drag the Rat Prince over here, because he'll clear this out really fast, but... no, we'll have the mage do it. Get free experience. Oh, I should have shown off the fireball. Oh well. We'll use it for the next thing. Because the fireball does do quite a bit. Okay, so we have a little settler. Why did I build this guy? Oh, right, I was going to do a little elven free town. I don't want him to grow into there, so here or here. If I put him here, I think 1, 2, that might actually prevent him from building there. Although I kind of like the idea of it being really deep in the woods. Here is okay, but you know, it's kind of like bumping up against where Carotiner would grow. Well, I'll set him in this general direction. Oh, if the Ratman robbers kill him, I'm gonna be annoyed. Oh well. Let's see. What else? Do we want to just slap the fine armor on this guy? He's pretty highly promoted. He's got regenerate and stuff. I'm gonna do it. Now, once you put the fine armor on something, you can't really just undo it, so you gotta be stingy with that, especially because that requires building a smith to unlock. Let's see here. Let's also fine armor, and the reason why I'm willing to do all the fine armor stuff is, you know, these are pretty highly leveled up. Oh, this is okay. This changes things a bit. This right here is a really good building. Flooded city. Let's pull up a city.
Yes, my lord.
I said pull up a city. There we go. And just take a look at what the flooded city unlocks. So that is what unlocks that? It's a harbor. It's down here somewhere. Flooded city. So you can do two different things with a flooded city. You can get a well of krakens, which unlocks a deep water kraken, which is literally the strongest naval unit I've seen. Very, very, very tough. They have area of effect. They regenerate like crazy. Let's see, can we actually? No, we can't right click to get description. But they are just ridiculous naval units. Now, naval units are situational. You aren't going to use them for everything, but my word, like, they are totally worth going after. And I'm surprised that we found one on the map. Like, normally you don't see them this early in the game, and the fact that we have potential of getting one, that's interesting. We also have Ancient Treasury, which gives that Ancient Weapon perk is so good. It's one of the strongest perks in the game. Now, what do you go for? Do you go for the perk or do you go for the units? Normally, I would say go for the units first. I'm half tempted though to go for the perk because I don't know how many Krakens we're going to actually want to build. They're very good units, but again, they're naval units. So honestly, like, unless you're the Naga from the expansion and you like aquatic maps, I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. I might honestly flip a coin because they're both quite good perks for just in general, but this is situational that's strong. This is strong but useful for everybody. So I don't know. I believe Ancient Weapon, it's like a bonus across the board to damage. Something of that nature. I don't know. I'll think about it though. I'll think about it. But the fact that we have that and that's a possibility that we can use is really exciting because you don't normally see these on your second world. You'll see them like near the end game, if at all. They're quite rare. So, and the fact that that is there, and we like, if we break this city down, we can have a city here and a city here. With that within the radius of it, I don't know. It's tempting. It's quite tempting because otherwise, this city, in order to grow out to the Kraken, is going to like take forever. It's going to be like kind of a pain. But it depends. There might be more useful things further north because we haven't explored there. If there are, I'd build a city like here. If there aren't, I'm really tempted to kind of rethink character and then maybe break it down into two smaller cities. So, if that's the case, I'm gonna hold off on actually having these guys build. Yeah, we'll not have them build immediately. We need to scout a bit, so let's do that. First let's clear out this whole thing. So how are we gonna do that? I'm gonna move the rat prince here. Oh, the werewolves are a little bit iffy. Yeah, you see how much damage he takes because he's still not great against elemental. I'm gonna actually have him attack this werewolf. And then I'll heal him up a bit with a cleric. Where's our cleric? Over here. I want to keep her back. I don't want her to just get run over. So, yeah, we'll just keep him topped off. And I think we'll be fine there. Let's see. Right, you were kind of on the hillside. I don't know if I want to move him there because she can... If he's exposed like that, she can really mess him up. I'm gonna do it though, just because I want to move this guy forward. Kind of make like a forward line with your melee units. That's good. Actually, I can't order him to defend, but I can order him to defend. I believe. Can't. Okay. They move too far. You need movement, I think, to be able to do that. So, let's see. You've healed. Let's get a firing shot going off. Let's target the werewolf first. Kind of burn him down.
See how you like this?
Actually, like, the better way to do that would have been to have this guy shoot the werewolf, weaken him, and this guy go in. But I didn't quite do it in good order. So, why did I build... Why did I build... Well, it doesn't matter. That's actually a useful thing, because now we're thinking about having two cities instead of the one here. So, yeah, and we definitely want a city to get that Kraken, because it's an advantage that is not... It'd be kind of silly to pass up on. So, I'm going to scoot him forward a bit, but not all the way. So, Worst comes to worst, like we can convert a city or two into a free town or whatever. But like I might honestly convert Vindeland in that, but the silver is pretty good. I just have to kind of have a think. Okay, and this is where I wanted you. That's good. Viper Hall.
A new city has been found.
That's another one that you kind of want, like, maybe not here, because it's like, what about this screams Viper Hall? When I think of Viper Hall, I think of like something like in a remote kind of desolate place for some reason. But yeah, I don't know what to call him. I wish you could rename the city, but randomly rename it. Do we want to let them build up a bit or convert them straight away? Actually, let's convert them straight away. It's just get or a free town or a temple city. I'm tempted to do temple city. But nothing here screams temple to me. You know, it's not really interesting terrain. Or it's a free town. Yeah. And see, it'll fill up kind of around it with little suburbs. So having more space around it, just because those act as roads, and it's nice to have like a lot of road in your empire. So, yeah, Viper Hall, you can be like a city of thieves or whatever, benefiting off of all this trade route. Like they try to lure, you know, people over here and be like, oh, we have good deals, and then they mug them and stuff. I don't know. You know, it's a hive of scum and villainy, a wretched hive even. Let's see. Still, if I get a crit, it'll finish him off. But, whatever. He'll be shooting that bear forever. Oh dear, couldn't. Hopefully, it doesn't kill him though. Okay, survived. So, I think we'll be okay. Oh, she moved off. Sometimes they do incredibly stupid moves like that. And so since she moved off, we can move forward and take her ice palace. That's not ideal, but it's not the end of the universe either. I might just do like a fertile land kind of here. We'll think about. Let's see. It's too bad that it happened around Ice Lake. You know, then we'd be like, oh, that's why it's named that way. Ice Lake is another town I'm tempted to kind of convert. And then have a... Well, we'd lose the two... We'd lose, like, having a ton of this Masterwork armor perk. So let's not do that immediately, but... Eventually, like, you care less and less about the Masterwork armor, largely because you unlock, like, higher tier stuff. But, let's see. For now, I kind of want to get going on catapults. Let's see, how much will that set me back money-wise? Just 4, let's do it. And where would you build a catapult? Well, probably near a foundry, so... Yeah, we'll do that. Because catapults can be quite swell. They're nice.
Hunters!
These bears, I don't understand why they heal. Oh, he's got regeneration, that's why. Finally. Good lord, that took so much time. Well, now I think we can deal with the Medusa too, so that'll be good. Enemy at the gate. Right, let's just finish him off. I kind of want to start moving my wizard up here to help with the Snow Queen. So, actually, I wonder if I can move it close enough to take out the werewolf with a fireball. Let's see. Well, I have 2 movement and... yeah, I think I can do it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, see, the fireball... So what's cool about it, right? It inflicts elemental damage to a unit, and it's 25.5 elemental, which is really good. I mean, see, that's like 18, but that has some utility. The other kind of odd thing this does, and actually, I'm not going to use Fireball, because I want this land to stay, you know, fresh and healthy. Fireball will burn the land. It'll make it into, like, you know, literally burned down forest. So, it's kind of an interesting effect if you ever like want to. It's almost like a miniature terraforming thing. So I'm gonna finish him off instead with the ice spell, but it's handy. You know, I do like Fireball, and it has uses. Like sometimes you do. Is this a hermit's house? Yeah. All right. What to do here? So we're gonna clear out this by marching forward. Now this will give us some really good goodies. Yep. Unlocked a cool spell. A ton. We're really doing well in golden mana now. Almost too well. Like, and we complete the quest. So sometimes like okay. So this is kind of a pain. This part of the quest is annoying. You can't continue until you pay her 1,000 gold. So that won't happen for quite some time. But, you know, whatever. We'll take out the hermit's hut. We're getting there. We're getting there. Now, I'm not gonna have him like attack her because she'll just counter, and he'll lose that fight. You know, it's he's not quite equipped for it. So, is she frozen? She's frozen.
Your call?
Well, one is to kind of wear this guy down with magic, or wear the Snow Queen down with some magic spells, and then finally have the melee units be the ones to finish it off. And it's going to take time. She's got 175 health. She actually has relatively good immunity to elemental magic. I mean, one thing I could do, and I will, is hit her with... I should have done this before. I think, let's see, 85 mana. It's worth putting a weakness spell on her. But we'll wait until she's already been weakened a bit, because I think this lasts one turn. I don't remember if it's, well, yeah, what we'll do is wait until we have her in a position where she's kind of been beat up a bit, and then we'll throw a weakness on her, and we'll test and see, does this last multiple turns or not. In the meantime, it might be worth actually hitting her with a fireball. And I'm going to do that. You see, that'll start wearing her down a bit. Like 15, you saw how much damage that was compared to even what our hero was doing to her, so. Okay, he's moved. He can't move. I kind of want to try boxing her in, but what I'll do is move this guy forward. And can he defend her or anything? No. I'll move him forward. He might be in a little bit of trouble because there's all these elementals here, but I'm hoping he'll survive. See, now that she's damaged a bit, I can actually start swinging away with our melee units, and yeah, might as well do it. So that's kind of the order you want to do it in. Like range to weaken and soften the unit up a bit, and then you also want, once she's weakened, it's okay to attack because the counterattack will be less bad. What do I want here? I kind of want him to be more of a damage dealer, but well, let's double check your melee resistance. 70 is fairly high. I'm gonna go for damage on this guy. He's more a guy you get in the back, just really messing everybody up. So that's something to keep in mind.